He is 2 for 2 on the year. Dante, you did it again. I got to believe that was a much rougher track, though, than we saw in round one. Tell me about it.
Yeah, that was one of the nastier tracks for Grand Prix racing with how the weather was the week leading up to the race. It ended up getting super rough, choppy, rutted up, and with the high speeds and the chop, you had to be on your toes. So it was a brutal track, but honestly, the battling was pretty good. So it was a pretty fun event.
To start like this, 2 for 2, you have to be delighted. I talked to your crew and your teammates pre-race, and they just said you're so mentally tough and you do the homework. You watch all the videos. Clearly, do you feel like all your off-season training has paid off here?
Yeah, definitely. My team, we put in a lot of work during the off-season, and my trainers, so fitness and bike skill is there. So, yeah, the homework's done in the off-season, and we get to come and have fun on the weekends, so it's awesome.
Congratulations, you're 2 for 2.
Thank you.
It was just one spot away from what he really wanted, but Dare, you got to say 2 seconds to start the season is a pretty good job.
Yeah, no, it's a lot better than the years prior for the whole Beta USA Lukumali Fiji water team. So it's yeah, we got off to a good start today and put our head down, and unfortunately Dante ended up getting around us, but we kept him honest the whole time, and that was about all we did. So
what do you do from now to Glen Helen to try to figure out a way to stop Dante?
We're gonna go back to the drawing board and just keep doing our training, and obviously what we're doing, we're improving each round, and we're right there where before we were on the box, but we were pretty, I wouldn't say far off the pace, but we weren't as on the pace as we are this year. So just gonna keep doing what we're doing, and work on the bike a little bit, work on my fitness, and just keep doing the daily and weekly routine, and come back to Glen Helen swinging. So we got some good Marysville rounds coming up, and I'm excited for the rest of the season. So.
Well, congratulations. Keep an eye on Dare. He's on a mission. Great performance today for third place, Justin Heft. I gotta believe that was a weird one. We thought it was gonna pour. We didn't get any rain at all. Take me through it from your perspective.
Yeah, dude. I got off to a good start this one. Put my head down. In the opening part of the race, I didn't have good lines, and those dudes were on. I fell into third place, and then I did an early pit, and then I fell back a little bit, but after the pit, I was in third, and I put my head down. I had Wally on me. He was ripping, but I by the middle part of the race, I got some better lines, and then finished out in third.
Big congratulations. A hard-earned podium for Justin Heft. When you capture your first win in North America, I can think of only one way to follow it up appropriately, and that is by winning your second one. Congratulations, Mason. This must just be like a dream for you.
No, it definitely is. If everything feels good, the bike's good, I'm healthy, which is nice. And yeah, just what a race. It was good. Got a good start, got the whole shot, led every lap, and just tried to focus on what was forward. And the track was challenging. So to get my second win, 2 in a row, and 2 whole shots also. I'm stoked.
What was the biggest challenge of the day for you?
Definitely just the track, just what it was giving me. It was rough, really unusually rough. Like, it was just weird. Bumps were weird, the ruts were kind of different, and it was just tricky. But other than that, everything was fine. Everything ran smoothly, smooth race. Never got hauled up or never had a little crash or anything like that. So all in all, it was a good day.
Well, big congrats. He's off to a heck of a start. Keep an eye on him this year. Mason, looking for a championship. Second podium of the year. JP Alvarez was absolutely flying out there on the KTM. JP, hearing everybody talk about just how rough the track was, what was your impression of what was a very difficult race course?
Yeah, I think I struggled with like the first 4 laps, and then I tipped over. I mean, Mason and I was just kind of sticking right behind him. He had a better start than I did, and that 4th lap, I had a little tip over, and then I allowed third place to catch up to me, and he passed me for a good lap or 2, and then once we pitted, I just set sail and passed him up, and then I was slowly catching Mason as well, but I think he caught on to that, and he started picking it up a little bit, but just the first 4 laps were just so brutal on our arms and suspension and everything. But after that, after the pit, it was just smooth sailing from there.
Some great racing you guys treated us to. What do you do to get ready for Glen Helen? What's the program look like?
I think everything's pretty much the same. A lot of the locals have more of an opportunity to get ready there, but I think just every race weekend is the same for everybody.
Second podium of the year for JP Alvarez. Move over Aaron Plessinger, move over Cowboy Donald Cerrone. I think we got the real cowboy right here because he's coming home on the box, third place. Colton Eck, congratulations, man. First, I got to ask you about the getup. What's up with the cowboy hat?
Hey, I mean, it's a Stetson. Everybody looks good in a Stetson, right?
Well, you looked good out there today on this Kawasaki. Take me through it.
Yeah, man, I got a decent start. Was in third early, and then just got pumped up. The track was really gnarly today. All the moisture from the rain made it super rough. Ended up going down twice. Was back in sixth for a while, and just put my head down in the last like 3 or 4 laps. I made 2 passes on the last lap to end up on the podium. So yeah, we dug deep.
To finish this well at what was no doubt a challenging event, how much optimism does this give you for the rest of the year?
Yeah, it's good. I know my speed's there. I've showed that at the last few races. I've got the speed. Just got to put all the pieces together. Got to work on my starts a little bit, but yeah, we're in the hunt. We're in. Mason's got a little bit of a points lead now, but it's a long year, so we'll see how it goes.
Good luck to you. Watch out, Glen Helen. The Cowboy is coming. She is 2 for 2 on the season. Michaela Nielsen, a hard-fought win. Little unusual what happened to you there on the starting line. Tell me about that.
Just took a second for my bike to start, but I stayed calm and just charged to the first turn, and wasn't too far from them, and just took the lead and then started putting in my sprint laps and just tried to run on my own pace and catch the 250 pros in front of me to keep their pace with mine. So I felt good the whole moto, and I'm excited for the next round at Glen Helen, the home track for me.
Yeah, that's the big one for sure. What are you going to do to get ready for Glen Helen?
Probably ride Glen Helen every Tuesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
I love Glen Helen, so I'm super excited. Hopefully the rain comes and we get the ridges, but yeah, just try to keep riding Glen Helen as much as you can during the week. Then after that, we head for Motocross Nationals, so we got a lot of testing going on this week at Glen Helen, or a couple of weeks, so I'm excited.
So you're now 2 for 2. Everybody was wondering how you would adapt to the Honda, brand new bike for you. Is it safe to say that you're right at home on that Honda?
Yeah, I feel really good on it. I feel like I'm back in my Super Mini 125 days where I felt like I was at my prime. So I'm back to that, and I'm super comfortable on it. I feel like I can keep a good pace the whole time without feeling uncomfortable on the bike. So I'm super excited. Moto, I feel really good, and I'm just excited to take on this year with the new team.
Well, big congratulations, Michaela Nielsen, 2 for 2, and she's coming to Glen Helen. Team Gas put in a great performance today. Ava Silvestri, I got to watch a few of your laps. You were really moving out there. It looked like at times you really closed the gap between Michaela and yourself. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I got the whole shot, which was new for me. Usually I'm sitting on the line and everyone's in the first corner, so that was really good. Then, the first 3 laps, unfortunately, I got super bad arm pump, couldn't even hang on to the bike, so I just felt like I was all over the place, and I lost a lot of time on the first 3 laps, which didn't really help my case at all, but came around at, the end of the 3rd lap, and, I wish it would have happened sooner, but the arm pump, went away, it was magic, and then after that, I just finally started clicking away at laps, and I felt really good with my bike. Everything felt like it was gelling really well. The track was definitely super fast, obviously that's normal with Taft, but everything felt super good. Definitely felt like I could see the gap obviously diminishing, so that was also, a sick confidence booster for myself, so just, got to get closer at the beginning and see what we can do.
Has that ever happened to you before? Because I know you're so very fit to where you get arm pump and then it just mysteriously goes away.
Unfortunately, it's just been a thing recently where I've been getting arm pump at the beginning. Usually, at the beginning of races, I'm usually super tight, but not really to the sense of having arm pump. But, the last couple races, I've had arm pump at the beginning, which is something obviously I need to figure out. But yeah, that's kind of a new thing for me.
Well, I'm glad it came around for you, and she's off to a great start. 2 second-place finishes this year for Ava Silvestri. She made that long trip from Idaho pay off. 3rd place, Ashley. Great job. Take me through what had to be a wild day. We're here on the track was super rough.
Yeah, I had a pretty good start, and then I just kind of rode my own race. I haven't really done any of these, so it was a little bit out of my comfort zone, but it was good to come out and try something new.
To not have done many of these and finish on the podium, how much confidence does that give you?
It makes me feel pretty good.
What do you think was the key to your success? Was it the training? Was it the bike setup? What do you think it was today that got you on the podium?
Just keeping it on 2 wheels and being consistent and just trying to have fun.
Very cool. Who would you like to thank?
Let's Ride, Canyon Excavation, TBT, Fly Racing, the Smale family, my mom and dad, and everyone else for putting on the race.
So when do you go back to Idaho?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Where do you fly out of?
We're driving.
You're driving.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. So you really did make this long trip pay off. Well,
Yep.
Congratulations, third place, guys. It was a long trip, but it's all worth it when you go home on the box.